Hey guys, it's postboxpat and welcome back to part 3 of Terracraft the Tour. That's the name of this map if you're wondering. I know I couldn't figure it out in the previous episodes, but finally we have the name for it, and welcome back to part 3. Now today, we're going to be going over a few new things around the world. We've got the stories to explore, and we've got several areas that we can explore on this map, so we're going to be going around them and checking them out. They're pretty awesome designs, to be fair, and the storage is something top notch. I'm going to be spending a lot of time in the storage, studying it as we get to it. But before we get to that, I'd just like to say I made a Halo Wars 2 video. Didn't get the best amount of views, but I'd like you guys to go and check it out, because Halo Wars 2 is an awesome game, and it's something I hope to do on my channel in the future, because I'm a big fan of Halo Wars 2. Obviously, you guys, some of you, it's only Xbox exclusive, so if you're a PlayStation player, you can check it out, but I probably would say check it out. But if you're not a big fan, obviously it's only an Xbox exclusive, you're probably not going to be able to purchase the game unless you've got the sort of money to buy a different console. Then maybe you can buy it. But again, just go and check it out and see what you think of it. It's quite an interesting game. It's a strategy type game. Violence isn't too bad in it. All that sort of stuff. There's not much blood in it at all. I don't think there is any blood at all. It's a strategy based game, and it's just like flying ships and controlling units and just taking out other units. Very interesting, and a game that I definitely suggest. Now we're just taking a little look around the world here right now. And that duplication glitch, which you guys have been asking about, it's coming very soon, so stay tuned for that. But let's keep touring it around this world, and I'll just keep showing you guys what I'm on about. Now, all this stuff around the world that you can clearly see, you've got the pyramids, the different structures, different designs, and all this cool little stuff around the world, which is pretty interesting. Again, it is still Christmassy themed, because this was actually recorded when it was Christmassy time, so expect all the Christmas themed stuff to still be here for a while, and he probably won't take it down, because I remember in my world it took me a while to take it all down, and especially with him running 2 more servers now, because they've got an additional server which has been added on, which would be interesting to check out as well, which I'll probably do a video on soon, maybe do like a little series, like 5, 6, 7 episodes on it, just of me playing a little bit of Minecraft again, actually playing it PvP style or survival style in someone else's world, maybe just having a little go and see what I can build in 7 episodes, which would be really interesting to try something like that. Depends on the rules, we'd have to see what the rules are with it and things like that, but we might be able to do it. But yeah, this is his main survival world, which has been going a few months, and we're going to take a little look at the storage. This storage room is absolutely insane, as you saw when we entered. Really lovely design. This storage room would probably come close to my storage room. They're completely different designs, but what makes this one really good is you've got the map on the wall there. You can see the sides of the map that we're going to be touring there. It's absolutely insane. It's mainly them 4 maps at the bottom. All the rest of the maps are just other areas which is explored, but you can see all these different islands, and I believe that island that we're looking at there is Admin Island, so we will go and check that out in the future. But it's all these different places around here which look absolutely awesome that we're going to be touring. You can see all these cool castles down there at the bottom left, some of the different structures. You've got some structures in the sea, a little pyramid there you can see there. You can see a lot of different structures on the map, which we'll be definitely exploring in the future of these tours. Now this tour, like I said, is going to go on for a few months, so maybe not a few months, but probably about to March, end of February it's going to last. But it's really awesome to do tours like this on survival. Now obviously I'm not going to tour everything on the map, because the map is so big and there's so much. We're going to skip out some of the boring stuff, but for now, for the first few episodes, we're just kind of going over the basic aspects of his survival world, which you'd see in most survival worlds. But what makes this really interesting is this storage system. This storage system is absolutely insane. It's one of the best storage systems I've ever seen in Minecraft Console Edition, and probably comes close, well, definitely better than my storage system. What makes it better is automatic, and it's well out the way. When you're building a survival world, if for future reference, if it was from my point of view, you're going to build a survival world, build everything as far, well not as far, but a good distance away from each other. So if you have a storage room, build it at least 200 blocks, 300 blocks away from your actual buildings or where you actually live, only because you've got the frame rate issue. I came across that in my world, and one thing about his world is if this was in the center where imagine everything on his world built on one map and everywhere being so crowded, it just would be so laggy. But building stuff separate out in the air, like out in the distance or kind of in an area which ain't too laggy, is a very clever aspect. I do appreciate the way he's done that. I don't know if he knows he's doing that, but from a survival point of view, from myself with a lot of experience in Minecraft survival, lag is mainly due to like light issues and rendering issues and block rendering mainly, unless you're another player, which makes it even worse because you've got the internet connection aspect of it as well. So that's from a Minecraft experienced player, that's how it kind of works. So if you're going to build a giant survival world like this one, or myself, or any other ones you've seen in these tour series, make sure you do spread out your structures, because you don't want all your structures close together, or you'll get a lot of lag and a lot of stuff lagging around, which I wouldn't suggest having. But Again, that's my opinion. Again, we're just taking a little look around here now. We've got this simple wood farm. These are mainly his simple farms that we're just taking a little glance at. It's pretty clever to see what he's actually done down here. I always like looking at people's farms and the way they work, because everyone out does it differently. Like every different person, like some people will just wing them up in the open. This guy's built a special underground area, a bit like my world, but his looks slightly more efficient. With my farm, I made it look nice rather than making it really efficient, which was kind of a bad idea, but the way I design on Minecraft, I like to make everything look what I want it to look like, or what others want it to look like. Whereas this is just a simple box structure, nice trees in it, lovely little design. I do appreciate the design a lot. Now, there's a lot of places on this world we'll see when we're going around that have got unique designs to them, and I definitely suggest, if you do get spare time, go and check out in the description down below the links to my friend's channel, my friend's Twitter, and all that sort of stuff. Mainly his Twitter, I don't have his channel down there, and his gamer tag, where you guys can probably get involved in this if you are interested in joining one of these survival worlds. Again, it's a little bit stricter than you actually think. There's a few rules there and then to get into these sort of things. It's not too bad, the rules, but they're just pretty simple rules. And I'm just looking at the automatic system there, the way the wood goes up and kind of how it works, because that wood actually transfers all the way up. And I was so confused how it works, I actually kind of gave up thinking about it. It was something to do with droppers, the way it transfers between them, and that all goes up to his giant storage up here. It's just a ridiculous, crazy automatic storage, and again, this storage would be one of my top storages which I've ever seen in Minecraft Console Edition by far. The design of the room is amazing. Let's just take a little look at that design from here. It's absolutely sounds like a Greek themed. I just love it with the way he's used the hardened clay and the quartz. It just looks really nice. So now we're going to take a little look at the mechanics behind this machine and have a little look how these work. So let's take a little look at these machines and have a little look exactly how the mechanics work. So it doesn't look too complicated. I kind of understand how it's doing. These are kind of locking it, so there's a certain amount of items in there. Within these hoppers here, on the very right, will be the locked items. Now, I've done automatic storages before, so I kind of know how they work. They're not too complicated. You just have to lock the hoppers. That's the hard bit, getting the items to lock the hoppers and making sure everything's in the right one. But once you've locked the hoppers, which is kind of complicated if you've never done it before, it just basically means that the items, it recognizes them items and only them items, and them items pass through. It's kind of complicated if you've never done it before. Now, again, I probably couldn't build this straight off the top of my head. I'd probably have to look at my previous designs for it, but it is really nice. And you've even got a little ship up there. There's so much to this world, which is just insane. But what makes this storage good is the area we are in. Now, we're not ending the video here. We're just going to TP to a new area because I want to show you guys the storage again and some little other areas like the pyramid and some really cool designs. So just TP to outside the storage, and let's take a little look out here again in the inside of the storage. Just a little glance at it so you can see how nice the structure is. Only a little glance though, and then we'll keep on moving forward and show you guys some other structures around the world. Now, there's quite a few different structures which I definitely suggest checking out if you're in this world. You've got the kind of like the pixel art area and the pixel arts, which are awesome the way he puts them in ponds and unique areas. I do appreciate that because I used to do a lot of pixel art when I used to play Minecraft, but personally I kind of went off it because it kind of got a bit boring because I've done it so much. Now, I will be doing a video very soon, actually, if you guys are wondering. I've seen a few people saying why Minecraft is dying. Now, I'm going to do a video on how to save Minecraft, but related to that, and I will be doing some pixel art tours on one of my old worlds. Now, it isn't a Minecraft world, but it's a game very similar to Minecraft where I'm going to have to hook up my Xbox 360 to get it to load up. So expect that video very soon. That video is going to be a very interesting video, and I would definitely recommend checking that out, and I will put it at the end of this video, or you can come back over to my channel in a few days and you'll see that video. I'm probably going to release it on a Wednesday night, or probably a Wednesday night, because that'd be really interesting to release that. And it's going to be a really awesome video if I can get it out to you guys and get it working really well. It's going to be amazing how I'm going to explain it, and just the way Minecraft could actually save itself is going to be within that video. But again, it's all going to be my own opinion. So if there's any opinion people, you get them people who always disagree. That's fine if you disagree in the comment section, but you get them people who think that they're listening to someone who knows everything about the game, which I don't, and then they go mad. So you do get them people who don't just like judge that it's just my opinion. It's not what everyone thinks. It's my own opinion, but you do get them people. Same with these tours. Everything I say is all my opinion. He may think differently. He may think that pyramid over there is his best world on his best world on the his best build on the world. Sorry, but this house here, wow. Have you ever seen a house in Minecraft where someone has built it out of blocks? Yeah, we have, but no one's ever built a house out of a giant block. connected. This house was something unique and I really did like it. I thought this house was a crazy design, one of the best houses I've seen in Minecraft. I've never ever seen anything like this before. This is the first time, when I saw this, this is probably one of my favourite designs in his world. Not because it's just like a bit basic and a bit designed, like a bit basic design the way it's done, but have you ever seen a house like this before? Unless someone's done it in like a Let's Play or something, which I haven't seen, and he's kind of copied the design of it. I've never seen a house like this before. I'm just taking a little look at these things here. I'm not too sure exactly what that is. It just looks like a little statue type thing. I don't know exactly what it is. I'm just taking a little look, trying to work out what it was. I think it's some sort of thing related to the Christmas theme. But we're just taking a little look at these houses around in the distance. And we've got a huge monument to our right, which we will check out in the next episode. But for now, let's check out this giant, like, wooden block. I want to know how you describe this. Would it be a blocked house? I don't know. Let's see if we can get inside it anyway and take a little look inside. Obviously it's not 100% complete, and who knows if it will get completed, but I'd love to build something like this in Subscriber Kingdom. It just looks unique and it's something that you don't usually see in Minecraft, and that's why I thought this build was a very nice design and one of my best, or one of my favorite designs in his world. So let's go on the inside and see what it's like to live in if we were to live in this. Obviously it's going to be a little bit awkward because it's kind of awkward to get around in, but that little staircase there on the side could come in handy, this spiral staircase. Now you don't usually see spiral staircases on the outside of the house, and one thing that I really did like about this spiral staircase is the way it went up and worked really well. There wasn't any like jolting with it, there wasn't any different design, it was consistent and it worked really well. You don't usually see people building consistent spiral stairs, especially within survival. It's a very difficult task from my point of view. So let's see if we can get inside of here, press this button, and we'll take a little look inside this house. So yeah, it's got one block up here. You can imagine like the bedroom up here, or maybe the storage room. Nice little design up here, which is really cool. And if we drop down here, we've got a ladder, which takes us into, this is the storage room. So we've got the storage room down here where he stores everything. And we've got another upper ladder where maybe you could put your bed, or like a secret passage. Oh, a nice secret passage. He's got his bed in here. So he's got his own little room inside the block, which is really awesome there. So they're not, each block isn't a separate room. He's got different rooms inside of each block, which is very clever. And then again, you can get out on the roof where I am now. And then you've got the lower block, which we discovered before. That's a pretty cool design. I would probably build this in my Subscriber Kingdom if I wanted to, but I don't have the time to build it because I don't have a clue how you'd start or anything like this. But you know what? I might build something like that in creative just to try it out and then maybe build it into my Subscriber Kingdom because it's just an awesome design. I'd probably build something like this. Like I said, it's just a lovely design. And I'd suggest building something like that. It's cool, unique, and just crazy. You've never seen anything like that before. Well, if you have, comment down below where you've seen it because I've never seen anything like this and I think it's a very unique feature. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video though. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for the next episode, which will be coming out next Sunday. I bring these episodes out every Sunday. If you have anything that you liked a lot in this episode, comment it down below. Anything else that you'd like me to tour on Otherworld, or you want to be in like a tour or have your own world in a tour, don't forget to go over to my Twitter, tweet me some pictures, and I'll get in touch. I know there's been a few problems over at Twitter with me replying to everyone, but I'll get back to it as many people as I can. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And once again, this is postboxpat signing out.